Well guys, I had a chance to get out and throw my DIY repaired AMF Bobcat urethane bowling ball this weekend. And I mixed in another variable as well. I bought a used ball off of eBay that is an old vintage AMF red colored ball, and I intended to throw it as a spare ball, so because it didn't have a weight block in it, so it could be more straight on the lanes and not have a big hook or anything. So I wanted to test it as a spare ball. So you'll see me alternating the purple Bobcat that I repaired myself, and then for the spare balls I'm throwing this red ball and doing a very poor job. I had originally planned to redo the finger holes on that red ball, but oddly enough, when the ball got to me in the mail, the thing almost fit my hand perfectly. I was stunned. I couldn't believe it. That ball came from Texas, and it's 50, 60 years old, and it's also drilled fingertip. I found it unbelievable. It's almost perfect for my hand, but it's not exactly, and it was falling off my hand a little bit, so I am going to have to do some tweaks to fit that ball better to my hand. Anyway, so you'll see that I mixed that variable in there, and really the lanes just got the best of me. I mean, now I found out something else, and I'll come back at the end of the video and tell you the other variable that really screwed me. It's pretty funny, but I hope you enjoy the clips. Let me show you what happened. I was checking out, at the cash register, the girl behind the counter said that she was surprised I was bowling down there on that lane. And I said, why is that? And she said, because that lane and the last 4 or 5 lanes in this bowling alley are treated, specially treated lanes. And I said, like what? What do you mean specially treated? Would you believe it? They have professional oil treatments for the Pro Bowling Tour in that little tiny alley on the last 4 or 5 lanes. And that's because they have a national champion bowling team in that bowling alley. And that's where they practice, apparently, on those lanes. And the lanes are prepared special with special oil patterns, and they change them day to day, week to week. Long oil, short oil, all kinds of different shapes of oil, different thicknesses of oil. I mean, they really make it difficult for that team to bowl there so that they can be prepared for the national championships. Never in my life have I bowled on a lane that absolutely took all my control away from me, as I experienced in this video. I mean, I could not do anything. No matter what adjustment I made, my ball was uncontrollable, unpredictable. So now I have a whole new respect for the really elite bowlers, both the recreational guys that are very elite and the professionals out there on the Pro Tour. That's the first time in my life I ever bowled on special oil. And I asked the girl, well, what about the rest of the lanes in the alley? And she said they get like a standard recreational oil package every week, several times a week, and that's it. And it's an easier, setup to bowl on for recreational bowlers. So now what I have to do is get back out on the lane sometime and bowl on regular lanes, not the professional treated lanes. That's what happened to me, guys. Take a look. If you go back and look through, you'll see my balls, both of them, were all over the place. Anyway, I'll be back coming up in the next couple weeks, hopefully, doing some more work on that red ball. And by the way, the repair that I made on the purple ball, the AMF Bobcat, it held up perfectly. No chips, no cracks, no bumps on the alley. It was very smooth. If that resin chips or cracks and has to be replaced down the road, I just want you guys to know this is what I'll be replacing it with. Quick Steel. This is by a company called Blue Magic. It's made for automotive guys. This stuff, I've used it, gosh, way back more than 20 years ago. It's a little stick of epoxy putty. It stinks really bad. It is epoxy. And it really dirties up your fingers, so I recommend you wear gloves. You knead it in your hands like clay, and it becomes a dark gray material, almost black. And you only have a couple minutes to work with it, and it sets up rock hard. And the thing is, it's a highly filled mixture of epoxy, and it's almost like a rock hard rubber when it's done. It'd be perfect for patching bowling balls, and it'll definitely bond to that ball, no problem. So the next finger hole work I do, I'm going to be using this Quick Steel by Blue Magic. Now, other epoxy putties are available by different makers, and they also call their products Quick Steel and like that. They might spell the word quick differently, This one is spelled Q-U-I-K, Quick Steel, in the silver container. Remember that. Works great for all kind of household projects. Rock hard, strong bond. You can drill it, file it, sand it, shape it. You just have to learn how to work with it. But that's going to be my thumb hole, finger hole patch going forward on bowling balls right there. I didn't have any when I did this first patch, so I had to order it. Now, I went to all my local stores and they didn't have it, so I ordered it online. And I just have it now, so the next time I do a patch, that's what it's getting, right there on a bowling ball. Quick Steel by Blue Magic. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless, and best wishes.